So YUNZII sent me their AL80 for me to review, and I thought I came to a point in my keyboard reviews where I've just reviewed so many keyboards that it was just gonna be the same every single time. Like, I wasn't gonna feel anything new or experience anything new. But then I realized I've never had a keyboard with an LCD screen before. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the little LCD screen there. It tells you the date, battery life, time, and whether you have caps lock on, Windows lock on, or what kind of connection you are using, because this keyboard also has tri-mode connectivity. It has Bluetooth 2.4 and wired. Right now I'm on the wired mode, but if I wanted to, I could switch to the 2.4 mode. There you go. And it's connected to my computer right now. Like, here we have the Galaxy 100 that I reviewed a while back. But in terms of using the keyboard itself, they are pretty similar. Like, tri-mode connectivity, they both have the knob. But I think the AL80 is a little bit cleaner. The Galaxy 100 is definitely heavier, but that's just because it's a full-size keyboard. By no means am I calling the AL80 light. It is still a pretty heavy board. But yeah, first impressions, super clean keyboard. I love the 75 or 80% layout. But yeah, this keyboard is also super modder friendly. Obviously, you don't have to mod anything of this keyboard. It is a gasket mount keyboard, so it already feels super nice and bouncy. But yeah, honestly, once again, there is not much to mod other than maybe switches if you want to have a different kind of typing feel. Their site does not specify what kind of stabilizers they are using, but judging from the looks, they do look like plate mounted stabilizers, so just be aware of that as well before buying this keyboard. But yeah, honestly, not much to say other than this is another keyboard that is a great option for people who don't really have the time and money to build a custom keyboard, and they just want a custom keyboard feel right out of the box with the modularity to be able to mod or upgrade their keyboard in the future. So yeah, super solid choice. In terms of software, the AL80 is VIA supported. You can use the VIA software or use the web software. But for the LCD screen, you do have to download a separate software on the YUNZII website, and I will go into that a bit later. The switches that I got are the Gateron Zero linear switch. They are a little bit on the heavier side, but they still feel super smooth. They come pre-lubed, but they also have an option for the YUNZII Cocoa Cream V2 linear switch, which are a little bit lighter. So depending on if you like a heavier typing feel or a light typing feel, yeah, choose your switches accordingly. But yeah, now we'll do a typing test. So in the unboxing, we get the user manual, a simplified version of the user manual, a dust cover, the cable, switch and keycap puller, some extra keycaps, some extra switches, and of course, the keyboard itself. And on the keyboard is the USB if you want to connect wirelessly to your computer. So this is the software to the LCD screen that you see here. I don't know if you can see it. It might not be big enough, but I am switching the modes. You can have it on the main page, which shows your battery life, date, time, and caps lock, Windows lock, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and then you have your picture option where you can just set a picture on the screen, or you have a GIF option to have a GIF. But here, the time on my LCD screen says 11:40. But as you can see, it's 12:08, so that is wrong. There you go. So once you click set time and date, for me it automatically switched to whatever date and time is set on my computer. Now we can upload a picture. Monkey mouse. See this monkey receiving the Razer Viper V3 Pro. We can also draw on it, which is pretty cool, but we don't want to do that. Then once you're done, you just save image to device. And in setup device, as you can see, there is now a monkey receiving the Razer Viper V3 Pro on my keyboard. So that is pretty epic. Yeah, this is definitely a cool feature. And if you don't want to use the software to change the screen, all you have to do is hit FN890. As you can see, it's changing. So yeah, F9 is the picture, F8 is your home screen, and F0 is your GIF. But yeah, super cool having a LCD screen on the keyboard. It's a nice little touch. But yeah, in conclusion, as I said before, this keyboard is great for those who want that custom keyboard feel but don't have the time or money to really go into that rabbit hole and want a keyboard that is future proof. You know, they can mod it in the future, they can make changes to it, and really just gives you that experience for a lot less money. Like, this keyboard is only what, $140? A custom keyboard will probably cost you at least $200. And if you want a really premium custom keyboard, that'd cost you like $500. But yeah, this is a super solid board. It's a good weight. I'd say it's not too light where it feels cheap, but it's not too heavy where you wouldn't be able to travel around with it. Now the question is, would I use this keyboard over my other custom keyboards or keyboards that I'm using right now? And honestly, I would, because I really like the layout. The 75% or 80% layout is one of my favorites, and the typing experience is good enough where I feel like I don't lose anything by not using my other keyboards. And yeah, because it is a mechanical keyboard, it also feels great in games. You won't feel the need to switch to like a gaming keyboard or something like that. Yeah, perfect for both productivity and gaming. So yeah, good job from YUNZII. I definitely see myself using this in the future. But for example, like the Galaxy 100 here, the keyboard is just way too big for me to use. I mean, it's a good keyboard, don't get me wrong, but this is definitely more for me. But yeah, really good build quality. So good job YUNZII for that. Super solid keyboard, 10 out of 10. But anyways, that's it. See ya.